Hey everybody, Jimbinator here. Got home from NEC. Great event, great tournament, loads of fun. Anyway, with that said, I'm sure you all know 2B is out, and with her came a pretty large balance patch to the entire cast. And this video will go over in loose form detail on how Raphael has been changed in this new version. Let's get right down to it. First things first on the list, 3A. The bug attached to this move has been removed. What it meant was that if you were overkilling with 3A, those 3As would count towards the next round's counter, because remember, it takes 4 of these to initiate a lethal hit. And so that bug was removed. Rest in peace. Next one, we have 6A plus B. It says the something about the timing and hitting the move. I don't know what it means, but it's fixed, so hooray. You also have Prep 6K, this move. The lower hitbox has been extended, which means it's more consistent on lower profile characters, which is important when you have your Form Evade B combos, because sometimes on certain string evasions, the K will whiff. That will no longer happen, so yay consistency. And also, Reversal Edge B, that move is now better in the fact that if you break the opponent's guard with Reversal Edge B in round 2, you will no longer misalign, and you'll get the intended break combo. So yay consistency. Buff, Jump A has added tracking, which is good because you need tracking on your horizontals. But that's just a minor buff. The major buffs right now are Shadow Evade A. As you know, Shadow Evade A is a quick mid-horizontal. On hit, it's about +6. I don't know the exact frames, I apologize. And it turns the opponent. But now, they changed it, so now there's counter hit properties. Meaning, on counter hit, you get a +12 stun. Which means you get guaranteed stuff on the counter hit Shadow Evade A. Like this. That's guaranteed. So now you're getting about almost 60 damage on a mid-horizontal, which is pretty significant considering what Raphael is known for. It ain't mid-horizontals. Pro tip. So that's a very significant buff. Another significant buff about the same move is its air hit properties. Because now, on air hit, it not launches, but it pushes them, so to speak, to Raphael's left. And what makes this truly significant is that now Raphael has a ring out option when the ring edge is to his left. That's unprecedented. Now, Raphael has options to ring you out from each of the cardinal directions. So to speak. So that is significant, unprecedented for this character. Major buff. So definitely expect to use a lot of that move in the future. Next, now we have the more ambiguous, like Nerf Buffs, so to speak. First up is 6BBB and all moves attached to that. The damage got nerfed, unfortunately, for the most part. What that means is 6BB used to be 20 damage, now it's 18. 6B instant prep, 60 instant prep BB used to be 30, now it's 26. And then 6B instant prep BK used to be 35, now it's 30. That's a little chunk removed. One damage buff though is they buffed the last hit of 6BBB. As you saw on normal, or the third hit does 26 damage, but the just frame, that hopefully you'll see soon, does 32 as opposed to 30. So two damage buff there, so look out. Next up we have Preparation BK. This is the one of, if not the most significant change to his kit. The properties have changed. As you see, it no longer knocks down on normal hit, but as you just saw, it can wall splat. So this opens up a large amount of opportunities for Raphael when his opponent's back is to the edge, or to a wall. Because there are certain moves that, like, if you zoned out properly, like say AGAB, you'd get your bread and butters, but like, it wouldn't really give you anything substantial by being near the wall. Now, that's changed. This is all different now. So now he's even scarier when your back's to the wall. Hopefully I can demonstrate this in one go. I can't. very specific. I'm trying to get like the perfect angle because this move's inconsistent as crap. Okay, so it didn't splat. But as you see, this move on when you're in mid combo like that, they launch to your right, but not just normal. Not like a normal counter hit. They have to be like mid combo. And through that, you can get even more extensions. Another worthwhile buff to this move, well, change, is that now you have a wall splat move from instant prep that works on low walls, because the KB series does not splat on low walls. So again, you gotta be even more aware of your surroundings to net the correct damage and the correct extensions. I'm getting a lot of inconsistencies in terms of what the ideal combos are off of these extensions. It kind of depends on what move led you into it. As I'm trying to get this cool wall combo to work. Trust me, it's that buff right there to prep BK has made this throw even stupider. But I just can't get it. The stage isn't helping me either. Like it used to do like 120-ish with pre-patch. Now it does about 150 if you can get the second wall splat. And the second wall splat also combos into more BBB nonsense. 150 damage. Yeah, excellent buff. And I will also kind of demonstrate how it makes other moves more formidable. Again, with their back to the wall, like 2-2K for instance. BBB into prep BBB is like a good bread and butter for maximum damage, but now you can get wall splats, as you're not seeing in this video. There we go. That's half-life, mind you, of a counter-hit 2-2K. Half-life. Very significant change. Huge buff for the character. One more thing though, the move on normal hit, if you opt to go that route, is -2 on hit. You're not at advantage. That is unfortunate, but honestly, I'll take it. Very, very good buff. Next up, we have Soul Charge, 8AB.
It's time for you to perish.
This move wasn't very good on block, honestly. Now, so if you 8AB or 8AB without going into preparation, you are neutral on block, which is great. It used to be -8, which was weird for a move that's a guard break to be so like a disadvantage, you know, very strange. What am I trying to do? I'm turning counter hit off. Okay. Also, the hit properties have changed. As you see, it no longer knocks down on hit, but you can get extensions from this. If you go into prep and they block it, you're +6, which now it's a pretty substantial pressure tool. You have this mid-horizontal pressure tool. Very good. Combos are as such. You can get 6B for 65. You can get critical edge, but I only recommend that in like you need the kill kind of situation, because that's 2 bars a meter for 83 damage, and that's not great. Prep 6KK also combos, but you gotta be close to the edge. So say this doesn't wall splat, but you get, look at that, you get a ring out. So yeah, those are changes to that move. Overall, a buff, I'd say. You can also get some wonky resets like that. The timing's odd, but it doesn't. It also, you only get the prep BB. Even on counter hit, you're not gonna get like prep BBB. So don't think that's like a huge thing. But like, you can get some weird jank with this move. All right, next, Wall Rising BB. We all saw this coming. Damage nerf across the board. This used to do 40, now it does 35. This used to do 55, if I can do it right. I used to do 55, now it does 46. This used to do like 87, 88, if I recall correctly. Now it does like 60 something. 71. So still good, still very good, but it doesn't hurt as much. And the tracking's also been reduced, which warranted. It's a vertical. It shouldn't be tracking in the first place. 6 XP plus K, very slight damage nerf. But like, I don't remember the numbers off the top of my head, but it's very minuscule. Nothing to really worry about. A big one is the form dodge B damage nerf, unfortunately, because that bread and butter used to do like 80 damage, and now it does. You'll see in a minute. I also don't know this character's move list well, so hopefully I can find something that's easy to form dodge. I have not labbed this character at all, so I apologize ahead of time. I just wanted her in the video because she's new, you know. Let's try this. What does this do? Okay. You can't form dodge that. Good to know. Okay. Oh my god. So, huge damage nerf, 46 as opposed to like 80. That's the most significant nerf he got in terms of damage. Because that used to do hella damage, now it does like paltry. But it's still an excellent tool. Always remember you have it, but like now it's not like a... it's much worse, but it's still very good. But pretty significant nerf. Quick Parade B, this doesn't realign as much. Again, warranted nerf. Stupid that it did it. And then the last one is Prep K. That, the frames were made to be significantly worse on block. On pre-patch, this move, Prep K, was only about -12. Now it's -18. Which, that's a pretty big nerf. I liked doing Prep K on its own because it was kind of non-committal. Tech crouch, kill step. But now it's pretty committal. And KK is also -18. So now, if you're going for these strings on like a block situation, you're taking a risk. Pretty large risk. Alas, c'est la vie. With that said, thank you so much for watching. This is, that's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, yeah, his damage is down, but like, Raphael is still a very strong character, and these Prep 6B BK adjustments are actually kind of significant because they make him, like I already said, more dangerous with the opponent's back to the wall. Look, this is more damage now. I'm just saying. It's a pretty significant buff. 48 damage now on a standing I-10 punish with your back to the wall. Look out. His punishment game is more nuanced, I would say. It isn't as cut and dry. So you have to be, again, aware of what's happening and how you're doing. But I'm actually a fan of these changes, aside from the damage nerfs. I like the direction that we're going with this character. Like, look at this. Look at these extensions you can get. Like, oh, a low, something that can wall splat from low walls. Anyway, just trying to get a little bit of combo demonstration here, but you get the point. Thanks for watching, guys.